Dead Rails just hit 1.2 million players, and I'm terrified for our standards. And you should be too, because this issue is much bigger than just Dead Rails. Okay, let's set the scene. Many months ago, Dead Rails was a small game, barely hitting tens of thousands of players. It was a cool, unpolished, and unusually fresh game on the Roblox scene, and it was great for those who needed a break from all the slop on the front page. Like this, or this. However, at some point, which I can't even pinpoint, the game blew up, and it has amassed player counts of over 200,000 people. I thought that was the peak, and I was wrong. Little did I know that Dead Rails would become the fastest growing game on Roblox ever, even surpassing Bloxfruits. That should be a win. A fresh game finally getting its spotlight on the biggest platform in the world, right? No, because obviously Dead Rails does not deserve this many players. Back in the day, Dead Rails was considered unusually fresh and unpolished, and that was the case because many developers could not make a successful game with this level of quality. But now, I know in my previous video about Dead Rails, people have been telling me that I'm completely wrong about the game being bad, and frankly, no game deserves this many players, let's be honest. But this part is where it all starts going wrong. The quality of Dead Rails. Quality is essential in actually delivering the game's premise to the player, and while it's not crucial for the fun aspect of the game, it still fails miserably. Yeah, you can say that it's just a style, but no. If low-effort models and animations counted as style, then 90% of Roblox would be praised. Yet this is low quality, and this is a classic style. And look, I get it. In some case, low quality is a stylistic choice, but in Dead Rails, this low quality does not serve any purpose. Somehow, we compromise on quality if the game is fun, but fun is not an excuse for laziness. Okay, speaking of that, you know what my problem with Dead Rails is? It doesn't just lower standards, it rewards the worst development habits, like being lazy and not wanting to do better. Because we used to love simple and fun games. They had goals, they had moments worth remembering, but now we just care if our friends are screaming into the microphone. That's not what a fun game is, come on! And speaking of friends, Dead Rails is a type of game that I call a friend dates. A game that does not work unless you bring your own fun into it, like Repo or Lethal Company. But even if the quality was forgivable, the game's core design is not, and that's where everything truly falls apart. The gameplay of Dead Rails. Now let's be clear, some people want stories and some want chaos, and that's fine. But in most games, fun needs having friends. And no, it's not bad, and I don't hate having friends. That's not the point, surprisingly. Dead Rails is especially a bad example of needing friends because there are far better games to play with your buddies. That argument is not an excuse for the game, it's just noise. You're not having fun with Dead Rails. You're having fun with your friends, and Dead Rails is just there. Like, try playing it alone, I dare you. Did you have a lot of fun? No? Well, that's unfortunate. So why does this game have over 1 million players? Well, it's because the standards are reaching their lowest point, as people would rather chase a quick laugh rather than support the games that actually try. Games like Block Tales take months to just update, and Dead Rails, it was probably built in a few weeks, yet Dead Rails still wins, and that pushes out developers who actually try. You know, this criticism isn't just about one game. It's a sign of where Roblox is headed if we keep rewarding quick laughs over genuine effort. Dead Rails is a monument to how low we've let our standards fall. So don't just play what's loud and popular, and instead, support what's good. And of course, write down your opinions in the comments. I'll be checking all of them. And obviously, subscribe.